We're back again today. We're gonna finish what we started yesterday. We're gonna continue clearing the rest of the site. But before we do that, we're gonna rip out these giant stumps. I left them today because the roots are so big, I couldn't just pull them over easily yesterday. So I can't wait any longer to get started. Let's go. I'm just gonna warm up the machine for a few minutes and look around. If this place has the amount of gold in it over the whole area that Polly and Brian were getting out of this one hole, they came 5 times and every time got awesome gold. We are literally going to have some of the best and biggest cleanups of my life. And the big nuggets, who knows what the big nuggets are gonna look like. I'm loving the new machine. It's so quiet and smooth, and the heater is just exceptional when you're working in this cold weather. We even got a chance to run the lights yesterday and do some digging in the dark. An epic first day yesterday, an epic start to the mine, and just gonna get started right now. Those are big boulders. Look at that big stump. I've spent an entire day trying to tear out a stump before with that mini excavator. I've even had to come back a second day because I couldn't get it that first day. And this thing just tears them out. That is so cool. Yes. It's like extracting a tooth. I'm the lumber dentist today. All right, look, I just ripped this stump. This stump was like out to here. I just stuck the teeth right down into it and tore it in half. And right, like, I don't know if it was, you know, probably like hidden in here or something. But this bottle, I don't think it's that old. It actually looks like a Perrier, like a water bottle, or that's like cheap champagne or something, isn't it? Not that old, maybe. But then this is an unopened can of soup or something. There's actually still liquid in there. Just kind of cool when you find this stuff. I'm hoping to find some old stuff as well. Something really neat, like, you know, an old rifle or something would just be so cool. But that's soup we can eat. We got food for lunch now, so that's a bonus. We're saving money. We're not making money, but we're saving money.
Just wanted to say I love reading the comments, and we read everyone, and we're hearing you. A lot of people said they'd like to see longer episodes. Well, we agree 100%. Right now, it takes between 1 week to 30 days to get enough footage to film one 45-minute episode. And I'm gonna need somebody to film for me because there is just too much actual work to be done. The cost of the mining is one thing, but I'm literally starting a production company. So one of the ways we could do this is with a brand deal. A brand deal with one or more reputable companies could provide us the extra income we need to keep making videos and make better and better videos. I want to know what you guys think about this. What are some brands that you wouldn't mind to see and you think could help? Mining equipment, outdoor adventure gear? Let me know in the comments. I'm interested to hear. Back to digging.
Now that is a giant root ball, isn't it? This was the hardest one to get out yet. It's a different type of tree, and its roots are just, it's got thousands of little roots, but the fir, the big old fir trees have just like 4 or 5 or 6. I just had to snap all these. What's kind of cool is they always grab a boulder. Often a boulder will rip out with them because they like grow around them. These big stumps are such a treat to tear out. If we don't get gold, we can definitely get into the kindling business. Oh yeah. That's at least 500 years old. 4 or 5, maybe 600 years old. And that's how long that tree took to grow there. And obviously it's like one of the first seedlings to take place in this bench. So now we'll just see if I can actually just lift this thing right up out of here. That's so cool. I love that so much. Just so beastly, that the power that this thing has. Is it ever looking like a nice clear area? It's like 10 times bigger than I expected it to be. After I cleared it, like I'm always worried that I'm not gonna have enough room to swing around, but seeing it flat and clear, it's like so big. I'm just so pleased to have the room to operate. That's one thing I have never had, and here we definitely got room. I just can't wait to get setting up the sluice box and the trommel. I gotta make one more move here. That's a big one. Oh yeah, that's a solid piece of wood. It should make excellent big slabs of wood with the chainsaw mill, and then maybe, you know, make a picnic bench or something with it. Finally started opening up this gold mine. I literally moved more dirt than I ever have in one day. It's incredible, but there's still like 2 or 3 times more than this that needs to get out of the way. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped. I put all the big logs off to the side there in big chunks of wood, because they're actually really handy when you're building up a bank, or you want to put a berm, so you know that it's something. It's kind of like keeps like a fence from you rolling off or from driving off or anything like that. I just found in my previous operations, any good logs, I always had a use for them. And then we pulled out one really big doozy of a log, and it's an old growth, just monster. One of the coolest ideas is we're gonna slab it with the chainsaw and see what we can make with it. Like, this is just too valuable and too cool to have on site. And so I got a chainsaw mill, and I've done very little milling, and I'm just excited to slab this into some gorgeous 4-inch slabs. And I feel so good and so content when I'm mining and in the bush. You know, it's funny, like it's really not the gold. Like, I love working towards the gold, but it's something about the freedom of being out here and digging and finding stuff. Like, I just love the look of the big boulders even. It's just so neat. I just love every bit of this. But it's getting dark, and it's time to get out of here so we can plan everything for tomorrow, because we are just hitting this non-stop. Thanks so much for joining, and appreciate you watching. Catch you on the next one. Today was awesome. I'm happy.